What's going on, YouTube? R to the double E dash ZON coming at you once again, doing it to the end, y'all. And I'm coming at you finally with my review of what I say and what mad gamers out there say. Fuck VGX. What we real gamers say is game of the year. Super Mario 3D World. Okay, I'm gonna get into this review real quick. I will talk real quick about the VGX Awards. Did not watch it, even though Nintendo was there, even though Reggie was there making an announcement. I didn't watch it because I don't care about the VGAs. Nobody really does, to tell you the truth. So I know what the announcement was. I found out about it. I saw it on YouTube. And you know, it was the revealing of Cranky Kong as a fourth playable character in Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. And everybody's raging. Everybody's, oh my god, how good they are. And I'm just like, the VGAs don't matter. So the fact that they were even there is free advertising for them, man. And then they go and they say, oh, but it's the wrong audience, it's the wrong game. No, it's not. Because even though it's a dude bro audience, not everybody in that audience is dude bro, and not everybody sitting at home watching with them is dude bro. I think Furious Francis talked about this point. Their kids might have been watching, or they might have think that the game was good for their kids, or some of their friends might have been watching. And it's a great game. The game is going to be amazing. Number two, and I'm going to make a video about this later because it's a whole different topic. Really, to me, if you really pay attention and you know Nintendo's history, that wasn't the only announcement, okay? This was a dual reveal. The first one, and the obvious one, the one spoken about, was Cranky Kong. The second one was a subliminal one that had to do a lot with Reggie's pin on his suit. We'll get into that later in another video. Anyways, my review for Super Mario 3D World. I have completed the story mode. I am still in the process of completing the entire game. Man, I don't know how a game like this doesn't get voted Game of the Year. But what did they give it to? GTA 5? Look at here, man. GTA 5. Over this, you have to be smoking that good shit. You have to because, first of all, when you compare the two games, GTA 5 had a lot of things that brought it down. A broken online that barely works even now. No innovation. All they did was make the world bigger, prettier graphics, and you can do more stuff in the world. But the gameplay stayed the exact same. All they did was now give you the opportunity to control 3 characters instead of 1, but you do the same shit with these 3 characters that you've been doing with all the different characters throughout Grand Theft Auto since PlayStation 2. When you look at Mario, you have I know there's no such thing as perfect, but by all accounts, it is a perfect game. You have a game that is perfectly programmed, perfectly designed. No bugs, no glitches, no patches, nothing that brings the score down. Everything is top-notch, quality, done perfectly right, okay? And as far as innovation goes, people like to say Nintendo rehashes. GTA 5 is the same shit that Grand Theft Auto 2 was on the PlayStation 2. It's just bigger and prettier. It's the same shit. But Mario 3D World, let me show you where they innovated. First and foremost, four-player local multiplayer throughout the entire game with no drops in frame rate and no lag, no nothing. That is the first time that's ever happened in a 3D Mario game. Innovation number 1. Innovation number 2. It is the first 3D Mario game in clear, stunning 1080p HD, and it is the nicest looking game this entire year, bar none. It's number 2. Innovation number 3. When you go throughout this game, there's a bunch of level design and gameplay mechanics that you see unveiling as you get harder and harder and up, higher and higher into the worlds that have never been done in any Mario game before. So they keep the gameplay fresh. Innovation number 4, Miiverse integration. Integration number 5, the competitive aspect, while at the same time cooperative aspect of the multiplayer. This was touched on somewhat in Mario and Super Mario Bros. U, and Super Mario Bros. U, but it wasn't really done right because of the 2D nature of the game, where you could not get around each other and you were bouncing off each other. This game innovates in so many ways. I mean, and it's perfectly designed, as I said, no flaws whatsoever. Let me just jump right into the actual review. That was just my little rant on, I don't know how a game like Grand Theft Auto 5, which I'm not hating on it, it is an amazing game, but Grand Theft Auto 5, if I could be very vulgar and very nasty right now, Grand Theft Auto 5, as great as it is, because it is, cannot lick the cum off the tip of the dick of Super Mario 3D World. Alright, I'm just going to say it like that. Alright, anyways, here we go. Gameplay. from the very beginning. The game is phenomenal. It is very well paced. It starts you off in baby levels that are just easy, that make you feel like, damn, now I can go through this game in an hour and a half. And as you go through it, it gets harder and harder, and all of a sudden the game is kicking your ass. Okay? So the gameplay. Controls are spot on. So many different control options you can pick from. And again, as I've said in other videos, this is where Nintendo seems to dominate the competition. Nintendo gives you more opportunities, more options on how you want to experience your game. I mean, shit. I mean, look right there. See that? Gamepad, Wii Controller Pro, Wiimote Nunchuck, Wii U Controller Pro. 5 different fucking options on how to play this game. Okay, I literally sat here on this couch. My wife with the gamepad, me with the controller pro, Wii U Controller Pro, my boy with a Wiimote turned sideways, and my other friend with a Wiimote Nunchuck. We actually did that this past weekend. Had a ball. Okay, a million different ways that you can control this game and you can interact with it. Very, very intuitive use of the gamepad in a game that I quite frankly didn't think was gonna do it. Excuse me. I didn't think this game was gonna have really any real use for the gamepad, other than just, you know, a controller, and if you want to play it off screen, which you can do, by the way. But it has some very clever, very innovative uses for the gamepad in the game. Like, there's levels where you'll get on a platform, and you'll see on your TV screen, on the platform that you're on, you'll see a little signal that says gamepad. So you go to the gamepad and you literally swipe that platform up, and the platform will raise and take you to where you need to go. Now, other ones that you get on a little platform that has a fan under it, and they'll tell you on the TV screen, blow. And you'll go on the microphone on the gamepad and blow, and the fan turns, and it takes you to where you need to go. Very, very intuitive use of the gamepad. Excuse me. Had a long weekend. Yeah, man, very well done integration of the gamepad. Control schemes, all flawless, no matter what method of control you want to use. It seems like in designing the game, they didn't cut corners, you know what I'm saying? If they were going to give you the option to use the Wiimote and Nunchuck, it wasn't just to give you the option. They were going to fine tune it and make sure that it was just as good and just as responsive as every other control option, and it is. What else about the gameplay can I say? Cooperative multiplayer, man, whether it's 2, 3, or 4 players, it is a ball. It is beautifully done. No lag in the frame rate or anything like that. When all 4 players are doing crazy shit on the screen, you can go all different paths, help each other collect the stars or the stamps. I mean, it's just a bunch of stuff that's amazing, man. Anyway, graphics. Prettiest game this year, period. In 2013, the prettiest game that has been released, the nicest looking game, the best graphical showcase of a system is Mario 3D World. It's not Killzone Shadowfall. It's not Rise Son of Rome. It's not even Pikmin 3, even though that was great. It's Super Mario 3D World. Clear graphics, beautifully animated. The facial expressions on Mario and friends as they're going through the game, and you know, during the little scenes and all that. The way they move, the different power-ups, man. I mean, when you get the cat suit, as far as gameplay goes, when you get the cat suit, that completely alters the gameplay. That is my new favorite power-up. Climbing up and down walls, slashing at enemies, dive bombing on them, the speed that you get from the cat suit. It is just so innovative and so fresh. It's just like they continue to bang out amazing ideas for this franchise. Millions of power-ups in the game. The fire flower, the propeller block, new ones, like you can actually carry a PD piranha plant and have it eat everything in your path. You can literally carry one of those bullet bill firing cannons on your head and use that as a weapon. There's baseballs that you can pick up and throw on certain levels. Ice skates that you can use to get around in the ice worlds. Man, it's everything. The Tanuki suit makes a comeback. There is so much in this game. So many different power-ups and different things to help you enjoy the game and enhance the game for you. But yeah, as far as the graphics go, crystal clear 1080p, no complaints. It's just beautiful, amazing. You have never seen Mario look this good. I guarantee you. It's not only the best that Mario's ever looked. It's better than a lot of other games as far as the way it looks. Anyways, what else can I say? Gameplay. I already talked about graphics. I talked about, oh man, replayability. This game is chock full of content. Let me just say that right now. I think I got to about I want to say it was like 150, 160 stars before I fought the final Bowser. Don't quote me on that number, but I'm somewhere in that neighborhood where you fight the final boss fight with Bowser in the story mode. And then after that, spoiler alert for those of you who haven't played the game and you don't want to get anything spoiled, I advise you to not watch any further in this video because I will be touching on things that are spoiler. Excuse me real quick. Anyways, See, I gotta put my phone to charge right quick. Yeah, so after you fight Bowser the last time and you complete the story mode, you get a brand new Star World. You go back to World 1 and the little pixie princesses are all there, all the ones that you saved throughout the game, and they form a new world for you as a Star World where you literally go up into the space. And you see in the background the hub. Even in the ending credits, when you beat the story, in the background you see the overworld hub, the space station from Mario Galaxy floating in the sky. You know what's coming next. Anyways, there's a lot of Galaxy-inspired levels in the Star World, super hard. And one of them you unlock Rosalina. She is the 5th unlockable character or playable character. Plays amazing. But yeah, man, and then after that, it's not just that, it's the stamps. There's a stamps or an achievement system where every world contains a secret stamp that you gotta go find. And there's hundreds of them, and to find them all, I'm still on that mission. So there's a lot of replayability. There's a lot of fun to be had, and it's just a great game that just blows your fucking mind while you're playing it, because you cannot believe that something that you watched the trailer for E3 a couple of weeks ago, a couple of months ago, that you were so underwhelmed by that first trailer, now you're so blown away, and it is quite frankly one of the best games ever made. No shit, I'm telling you right now. So anyways, that's my review. I'm going to give the game a 10 out of 10 without any surprise, without any hesitation. I advise people out there, if you have Wii U's and you have not yet played this game, go buy the game or download it on the eShop. People who don't have a Wii U, who are looking for a reason to get one, it arrived on November 22nd. Super Mario 3D World. Go get that. I'm telling you right now, Nintendo just keeps it gangster, dog. They just keep it about gaming, about making amazing experiences, just better than anybody else. That's really all I can say, man. So yeah, man. Check out Super Mario 3D World, man. It is definitely game of the year in my book, man. Grand Theft Auto 5, as great as it is, can't be in the same room with Mario 3D World. Mario 3D World is by far the best game this year and one of the best games of all time. God bless y'all. Stay gaming. Peace.